Hey guys, thank you so much for signing up. Before I leave you in the capable hands of Callum, please make sure you subscribe and remember every single penny raised goes directly to supporting mental health counselling and services. So please keep fundraising and we'll see you there on the night.
Hey, I'm Callum from the Linkin Tribute Band, and today we're going to take you through In the End. So let's go to the first part. So the first section I'm going to go through is the clean guitar, which is in both verses, and it's all natural harmonics, which if you listen to a lot of Linkin Park, as I'm sure most of you guys do, Brad Delson loves natural harmonics, so you hear them all throughout lots of their albums, especially in the first few. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it full speed first of all, and then we'll break it down a bit. So, what I did there was there's only 4 notes to it. So you've got, first of all, I'll go through the notes individually and then we'll sort of go through what rhythm we need to be thinking about. So you got the 5th fret on the G string. Remember, all natural harmonics. And then you've got the 7th fret on the B string. And then the 7th fret on the E string, top E string. And then you'll do those notes again. And then finally, the 12th fret on the top E string. So, how we do that, now the only thing we need to watch, it actually comes in 1 beat before the bar. So it comes on the words, if you're thinking of the song, it starts with. It comes in on the word with, just as you're counting in. So, slowly we go 1, 2, it starts with. So 5th fret, 7th fret, and 7th fret on the B, on the E, sorry. And then if we play that full speed again, 1, 2, it starts with. And that's all there is to the verse. So the next bit I'm going to show you, just sort of broken down, is the chorus. Now there's 2 guitar parts in the chorus. You've got the chords and the harmonics. So we're going to go through the chords first. So I'll play it full speed first of all, and then we'll break it down. So here we go. Now, what that was is nice and easy, pretty much just 4 chords. So we first of all, it's all drop tuning, so it's all drop C sharp, like most of the album is. We do 3 note chords on the 2nd fret, so all fret 2. And then keeping with that pattern, we do the same on the 5th fret. And then we do the same on open. And then we do the same on 10. Now the first few is 4 beats per bar. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the last bar, you may have noticed it's something slightly different. So we do fret 10 for 2 beats. So 1, 2, and then on beats 3 and 4, we go 10, 0. So all together, that's just that last bar. So let's do that whole sort of first section of the chorus a bit slower. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we recycle. Now, on the second time round of the chorus, it does almost the same thing, apart from the last note is different. So instead of going 10, 0, we do 10, 9. just before coming back in. So I'll play it round just with the second loop, and then we'll do it all together, top speed. See, it's exactly the same. Then final bar. And if we do it all again, top speed. And they are the main bits for the chorus. So now what we're going to do, they're the main two bits you need to know. We're now going to go through just kind of how it puts together in the song structure. Now there's two parts to the chorus. It's worth mentioning that normally Linkin Park only play one live, which is the chords. The lead part is normally either on backing track or with Mr. Hahn sampling. But I'm going to teach you both anyway, so you guys can play along. So the lead part, fantastically, is exactly the same as the verse. Same natural harmonics, but this time with distortion. Make sure you get some reverb there as well. You don't want it sounding too dry. But let's hear that sounds full speed. And that's literally it. Now, there's one thing to mention. Exactly like on the verse, it comes in on the fourth beat. So it comes in before the bar. So it's 1, 2, I tried so. And on the word so is when it comes in. So if you're counting it, it's like 1, 2, I tried so. And then that's when you start. So if we do it again, 1, 2, I tried so hard. FYI, I don't do the Chester rolls in this band. That is not for me. But yeah, and also you may have noticed as well, I'm letting them all ring, which is exactly what Linkin Park do live. And also make sure you do that in a clean one as well. So instead of going, if you can, try and leave that G string ringing so you get this lovely clash. And that's the lead parts. Right, so now we've got all the parts together. Let's structure it all together. So, first of all, verse 1. Now, verse 1 just does those natural harmonics, and it simply does them 4 times. And remember, always coming in a beat before the bar. So it's literally... Now, one point to note out is on the very last beat of after doing that 4 times. By the way, we're counting 4 times as sort of both phrases, with it finishing on the 7th fret on the E and the 12th fret on the E. So I'm counting that as 1. Yeah, it's worth noting, just as you come into the chorus, you're going to be, if you're doing the harmonics, you're going to be needing to change the distortion before the beat, because remember, it always comes in before the beat. If you're just doing the chords, you don't play that last harmonic, you just let it ring out on the 12th. But yeah, that is verse 1. So now if we come around to the chorus, chorus number 1. Now, first of all, we'll look at the chords. So for the chords, it essentially does the whole round twice, but remember, each time it has a slightly alternate ending. So the first time, as mentioned earlier on in the lesson, you go, the last 2 beats are 10 open. And then the second time round, exactly the same, but you finish on 10, you finish on 10-9. So let's hear how that sounds all the way through. Right, and that's the chords for the first chorus. So now we're going to do the lead part for the first chorus. And remember, these are just the harmonics, exactly the same as the verse. Now, the key thing to note about this is, remember, it starts before the beat of the bar on the fourth beat, and it will be finishing earlier. Because when we go into the second verse, we're needing to go back into clean. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play from the final beat of the verse, which obviously will be the 12th fret, and then we're going to sort of play the first bar of the second verse, just so you can see how it links together. So let's hear how it all sounds together. And that is the chorus bit. Just remember how it always links in to the next section by coming in the beat before the bar. And that is the lead part to the chorus. So we're going to jump straight to the second chorus now, as the second verse is identical, 4 times exactly the same. So now the second chorus is almost the same, but it has one slight difference. So I'll play through it all the way through, first of all, starting with the chords. So there's only one difference between the second chorus and the first chorus as the chords go, and that's the last bar. So when we go to fret 10, instead of doing 10, 9, we just hold it for the full bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we add an extra bar on, which will lead us nicely into bridge, which is a ninth on top of the power chord. So we're doing 10 on the bottom E, 10 on the second E, and the 12th fret on the D, so you get this nice chord here. So if we do that all the way through one more time. And now another chord. And then we're into the bridge section. So the bridge, so the first part, you don't play at all. It's when the lovely piano part comes back in, comes back in for 8 bars, and then it has that 1 bar break before coming back with, I put my trust. So on that bit, we do exactly the same chords as the chorus. No lead part this time. If you are playing with 2 guitars, it's always a good thing. Like when we've done it with 2 guitars before, we always just get 2 guitars buffing up the chords to make it sound bigger. But essentially there is only 1 guitar part here. Now, it's almost identical to the choruses, except the ending for this is also slightly different. So I'll go through that when we get there. So let's play through it all the way. And that's it. Now, for the last bar, the only difference is, instead of doing 10-0 or 10-9 like you've done before, you just do 10 for 2 beats each. So if we do that bar on its own, it's literally like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And that's it. Now we're on to the final chorus, and which comes just after the bridge. And basically, it does exactly the same as what we've done before. So the chords do exactly the same as the first chorus, which, if I just play through it quickly, is... So ending on the 10-9 variation. And the harmonics literally are exactly the same as the second chorus. bit confusing, but also it's basically the same all the way through. But you just have to remember, it doesn't come into anything else at the outro. You just end on that 12th fret. So if we're doing it all the way through, it's 1, 2, 3. And then end it right there. And that is all the guitar bits. Right, let's go for a cover of the whole song. So this one, I'm going to do sort of a multi of 2 parts. I'm going to do the clean harmonics in the verse, and then I'll be doing the chords in the chorus.
Thank you for watching the tutorial. Please make sure you remember to learn this exact version so that everyone's playing the same thing on the night. Keep fundraising, subscribe, and we'll see you there on the night.